I know you guys have been waiting to see my next hit. So, for all my pilgrims out there, this is what I'm going to do. Today, I'm going to show, do a little DIY on how to dispose of a hard drive. Now, so if everybody knows, inside a computer is a hard drive. And the hard drive is where you store everything. Now, you can erase it, but people can still find it. So you never want to get rid of a computer or something with a hard drive on without taking that hard drive, because you can never completely wipe it out. They can always find something. So I'm going to show you how to properly dispose of a hard drive. This is the only way I know of that is 100%. So let's get started. So here we have a hard drive. Okay, now basically what I'm going to do is show you how to properly dispose of it. So I've got a couple tools here. Got some cutters, got some screwdrivers, another screwdriver, and I've got a pair of vice grips. Great tools. And I've got the hard drive. So first thing you want to do is just take whatever, and you know, you don't have to be careful, because you know, like I said, you're getting rid of it. I'm just taking pieces off, you know, just throwing them in the trash. You know, it doesn't really matter. You're not trying to save anything. You're just trying to find an easy way in. Let's see. I think we can get in this way here. Get underneath there and just really pry it apart. You know, I'm prying off the top right here with a flathead. Okay, just getting in there. See, it's just popping open, right? And just go ahead and peel that back. Yep. So I went in and I got this piece off the bottom of it. You know, there's just some electronics and stuff. You know, but if you want, you just kind of cut it up a little bit. You know, maybe if you feels better. You know, it might help with some anxiety issues or anything, you know. It's always good to cut something up, you know. So we just go ahead and cut up a few things here, you know. So in there, just a couple of different pieces, you know. So we'll just go ahead and discard that now, because it's not really much of anything anymore. Okay, there's a little film there. Just take that off. Okay. All right. So now let's get back to it. Again, using the flathead. You want to just get underneath this. Now, if you've got the right tools to get and unscrew it, it's like a really small star wrench. I don't have that. I got some small ones, but just not small enough. So I can't really use, you know, just unscrew it. But at the same time, I mean, this is never a bad deal. You know, breaking something is never bad. You can never take that away from anybody. You know, and so now I'm going to take the vice grips here, and I'm going to grab a hold of this little metal piece, so we can go ahead and just start peeling it back. Okay, see, so now we're starting to peel it back, and if you see the inside, you can see the disc. You may not be able to see it right now because of the glare, but the disc is in there, and I just broke it. Okay, and that's really what you want to do. It's almost like breaking glass. When you break it, that is where all the information is stored. And so that's really what you want. I'm just peeling this off now like a can. You know, just peeling off the metal. You know, just got a little piece of metal, just peeled it off. Now if you really look, if you can really look in there now, you can see the disc is shattered. I don't know if you can really see that. You should be able to see it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to keep on working so we can get in deeper. So what you really want to do is the goal is to do as much damage as possible. You know, you don't get to do this very often. It's very rare that, you know, somebody will say, hey, go ahead and tear this up and do as much damage as you possibly can. You know, it's not really the thing to do. But in this case, that is the sole purpose, is to do as much damage. Taking off some more of just peeling off the tin here from the top. You know, you're just really going to try to do as much damage as humanly possible, because that is the sole purpose. You know, you are trying to destroy it. There is no saving these things, okay? If you're done with it, there's no need to have this. There's no need to give it to anybody else, because anything that you've done on the computer can be traced to this. And so, if you passwords or anything that you've done on here, you don't want to leave it the opportunity for somebody to come in and be able to confiscate that. So we'll go ahead and just peeling off some more. Okay, so now you can really get a better idea of what's going on in here. Okay, here's a piece of one of the discs that's in there, the hard drive where it's all stored. It's almost like a small CD, and what everything is stored on. And we're just going ahead and that's the main thing in which we want to break up. And again, like I said, it's almost like breaking glass. It will just shatter when you hit on it. You got to get to it, and that's really the key. So if you don't have that star wrench, like I said, I don't have. I got some, but they're not small enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just doing what any great American would do, and that's just peeling it back, making sure I can get to the heart of it. You know, the heart is where the bead is, and if you can take care of the heart of the issue, you know, it's pretty much a done deal. So, all right, here we go. All right, finally got this piece really peeled back. Okay, so now you can really see the disc. There's multiple discs in there. Okay, so you want to make sure you shatter it as much as possible, because ultimately, like I said, the nook of it is in this. Let me get the rest of this off. All right, so this is what it looks like inside the hard drive. Okay, that's inside the hard drive, and you see those discs. I've already shattered the one somewhat. It's in pieces, but so we're gonna go ahead and want to break this up even more, and just as much as possible. You know? Okay, whatever you got to do to break this up. Now, this, like I said, this is like glass, so be careful. Don't cut yourself. I'm what you call a professional without actually being a professional. So do not do what I do, because I am just like that. All right, so let's go ahead and clear that off. So now we've got most of the first disc gone now. Okay, as you can see, most of the first disc is gone, and we just have the second disc there. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to shatter it. I mean, we're just going to get underneath it and pry it up any way we can, and just chip. Oh, you know, I mean, you might as well just get rid of these other pieces too, right? Because I mean, the more damage you do, the better. Really, I mean, there's no harm in breaking this stuff, because you're just taking away any opportunity that somebody might have. You know, boom, done. See that? It just shattered like glass. Just shattered. Now, there's still a little bit left. You know, you want to break it up as much as possible. You don't want there to be a little bit left. Okay, you want it gone, just like that. Okay, gone. There's nothing left, and that is how you do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye and clean this up a little bit. Use a vacuum cleaner. I want to get up as much as possible, because, like I said, it's like glass, and you can cut yourself. So we'll just leave it right there and just say, you know, to all my pilgrims out there, you get rid of a computer. You want to go ahead and get rid of that hard drive. Take the hard drive out. You know, if somebody wants the computer, tell them to buy a new hard drive. It's just the way it is. You don't need to get any of your information out there to anybody. So do DIY on how to get rid of a hard drive and keep your information secret. America.